Hi again.
Hey y'all.
We're getting good at doing these videos, getting this content out, man.
We
We're
are.
doing better, man. All for the people, man. All for the people. So today's topic that we're talking about.
Note our shirts. How
Yep.
cute.
Yeah.
Anywho, go ahead.
So today's topic, we're talking about our story.
Yes, we're going to start telling you guys our story.
Give you guys some story about us and our relationship. Yay!
Insert applause here.
Right.
Was that the applause it's going to
Yeah,
be?
it's gonna say clap now.
Okay.
Right? All right.
Remind me.
I got
You
you.
did on there.
But yeah, so once upon a time there was a
Woo.
yeah, I feel like you had a better lead-in than me.
So,
There you go.
pretty much the very beginning, we're going to talk about the very beginning. A little backstory. I'm the older one out of the relationship. So, when you hear the story, you got to put that into the context that I'm the older one. So, our story starts with him.
It does, but it doesn't.
It does.
But it doesn't.
So just
Right.
sell that part.
So obviously, I think in past videos, like I think we talked about, like we met in church.
Right.
Now, I've known her for years, a long time. But when I first like met her, like I was young, like under 18, young, and
He was a baby.
I was not a baby.
He wasn't a baby, but
I was.
anything that's not an adult.
I was
a baby.
grown, but I wasn't legally of contractual age. So, but she was I had a crush on her. Like I really did. Like older woman. Like she was bad. Like she gave me like super Aaliyah vibes. Like it was great. Like she was like super cool. Like and like I was like yeah, like I like her. But all dudes have crushes on people.
He was
like
about to say all kids.
I was about to
Because
say
he was
all
a
kids.
kid.
I only say that because she always says like, you were a kid.
He
like
was though. Like
But-
real talk, you were though. You were.
I was
He
like,
was like high school.
yeah, I was like 16, 17, somewhere in there because I wasn't quite 18 yet. But like that's when I really was like, yeah, like she's my crush. Like, yeah.
Had no idea because I'm out here.
Why would you? You're not. It's a secret. You don't walk around telling your crush. Like it's dumb. Like otherwise it won't be a crush. Anyway, so like she was definitely my crush, and so like as I became older, consensual, contractual age, like I would always reach out. One thing that you guys maybe don't, I don't know if you said it, but our birthdays are both in December. So she's the 7th and I'm the 21st. So literally like we're on the whole 7, right? So like as I got older, I would always just like randomly reach out. Like it was almost like the running joke. Like every year I'd be like, hey, we should go do drinks. And she would like, I was like, oh, let's see. Like, yeah, okay, right.
That's
You're a
exactly
kid.
what it was
Like,
like.
And so like for years, like it was just kind of like the thing. It's what happened. Like our birthdays would come around, December would hit. I'd be like, hey, we should do drinks for our birthday. And she'd be like, okay,
It
whatever.
was almost like every year he did it, and I was
And
really like,
Yeah. So, I think it was 2011. I was living in Memphis, and
was 2011.
yep, I was living in Memphis, and she actually had to bring the kids to West Memphis, Arkansas, for a dance competition. And
You
she,
can either go over there and sit down, or you can go because your candy is loud.
yeah, because you're
Open
messing
it
up
and
our
be
great
done.
storyteller.
Right.
Go on, just take it with
Where
you.
you
Just
sitting?
go, just go.
Talking to the 10-year-old.
Cause he want to be nosy.
Right.
But
Hi, YouTube.
but yeah. So it was like it was a dance competition. They were in West Arkansas. She actually hit me up and was like, "Hey, like I'm gonna be in the area. Like maybe we can see each other." I'm like, "Bet." Like mind you, I'm not thinking along the lines of like that's my crush at this point because I'm older. Like I'm living my life, so it's just like, oh man, somebody I know know her, know the kids. Like yeah, I'll go shoot over there. Like it's cool. Like bet. And
You remember what I said?
Of course I remember what you said. Let me. And this is the part where I hand the story over. Go ahead.
Well, when mind you, he is from Memphis, but he
Yeah.
lived in Nashville, and then he was back in Memphis. So I was like, oh, cool, because it was like somebody I knew from church, no big deal. It was at that point there was like he was still like a kid to me. It was just like, oh,
Even though I'm a whole grown ass
yeah,
man,
but he
out
was
in
still a
these streets.
kid, and it was like, oh, Brandon's in town, and the kids like Brandon. So I was like, hey, we're gonna be there for the whole weekend. You should come through. Whatever. It was like nothing serious behind it at all.
Oh, just somebody you hang out
Yeah.
with, like, oh man, it's been a good minute since I seen you, whatever. So
And
it's
dance
super,
competitions are long as crap. And
super long, dog.
yes, and-
Especially when you're not interested. Super long.
And I was bored. I was tired. The middle kid was super sick. He had the flu that weekend. And
Didn't he break something too?
no, he had the flu. He
Oh,
was dancing
okay,
for the
yeah.
flu that weekend.
Okay.
And so it was just a lot. And I was just like, just somebody to chill with outside of the dance world. And so that's how he came about coming. I called. And I joked and was like, oh, you could be my boyfriend for the day. Now, what I meant was you could hold Micah while I run around and be a dance mom. Didn't really mean anything else. Like, it was literally like...
She spoke it into existence,
I
unbeknownst to her.
Didn't absolutely.
And of course, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, because I got a younger brother,
Right.
like, I'm good with kids. Like, I know Micah a little bit, so it's like, it's cool. Like, he trusts me, we're good. So I was like, look, I ain't doing nothing, I'm chilling. So, like, me and him, we can hang, whatever.
And that's what they did. He
And-
held Micah the whole day, and I was dance mom, and I don't even know that we really talked at all. Like,
No, we really didn't. I do remember, though, we kept smelling KFC,
We
and we
did.
couldn't find it. Like,
Yes,
we didn't
we
know
were
where it
hungry.
came from.
Yes.
But, because literally, I hadn't even, because I'm thinking, I'm going to go over here for, like, mind you, I had no idea about the dance competition world. Like, because that ain't my thing, right? Nor did I have a reason for it to be my thing.
Right.
So, I'm thinking, like, man, I'm finna slide over here, holler at her for maybe an hour, maybe two, go get some food. No, we were stuck in the same place for like 8 hours. I was like, this is not my life. But it was cool though. Like, it was cool. Like, she'd pass by and she'd give me like little looks like, you good? Or like, hey, like whatever. And like, oh, that's my boyfriend for the day. It was real like cute and a little stupid. Like, it was
It
dope.
was nothing behind it.
But what ended up happening though, like, people really were asking questions about who I was, because I don't remember if you said it, but it was somebody was like, oh, like, is this your guy or something? Like, didn't that happen or something
I
like that?
remember.
But
That's
either
how
way,
much it didn't really mean.
yeah, but like somebody was like, is this your? I'm like, nah, like we just know each other. Like, I used to live in Nashville, like super like, no, like this is not what y'all think it is. Like, this is not that. Fast forward a year.
Yeah. Almost.
Maybe
to the date.
maybe not even.
Yeah. Oh no, it was
No.
my birthday.
No, it was your birthday. That's what I'm saying. So it wasn't even a year.
So the dance season starts generally in February. So it was somewhere between February and April, I believe, that this competition was, because I don't know where it was in the year. And then fast forward to my birthday, which is in December, when
And then like,
he sent the good Facebook.
I sent the good Facebook, same response, like, whatever, like, nah, I'm good.
No, that was, oh,
No.
yep, you're right,
No.
you're right.
And so it
You're
was the
right.
same thing. And so, for whatever strange reason, after it was like February, and I don't know what made me reach out, but I was just like, hey, like, I know like your birthday's passed or whatever, but like, man, is your number still the same? And she was like, yeah, because mind you, our interaction was on Facebook. And she was like, yeah, it's still the same. She's like, but let me send it to you just so, you have it. No big deal. I was like, hey, man, we should really go out. Like, seriously, like, we should really go out. Let me take you out for drinks. Like, because here's the thing. Like, it wasn't even like, let me try to holler at you. Let me try to, like, she was always one of those people who, for me, like, I always wanted to know. I think that was part of my crush, was that, like, she's just great vibes, great energy, like, really genuine. And so it was like, man, like, now that I'm, like, of age where you shouldn't see me as a kid anymore, like, I really want to get to know you, like, for real, like, not even no typical, like, this line, like, oh, I want to get to know you. And it was none of that. It was, like, literally, like, I think you're dope as all get out. Like, let me understand your dopeness. And that's really what it was. I was like, look, we should go out, have a couple drinks, like just really just like get to know you. Like I'm older, like you were somebody who I've always wanted to, but I never was. It was a gap, so it was like there's no way I'm getting in that circle. So
these weren't words that he said to me.
but it was that's what it was for me. So it was just like, all right, cool. So like finally, after all of these years of like the running joke and the rejection, she was like, okay, sure, let's go.
No. It was what he said. It wasn't. That wasn't even.
What did I say?
Your Facebook I was home with the kids that Sunday or whatever, and your Facebook post was like looking for Sabrina in the daytime.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's what it was. And
I said looking for her in the daytime with the flashlight. I did say that.
And I was like, oh, the kids are sick or whatever. I was at home today, blah blah blah. And so that prompted dialogue because we weren't really. There was no conversation.
It was no real conversation.
And even then, it still wasn't. And then it was like, hey, you should let me take you out.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes, that's what prompted.
See, that's why we come together. She's good.
And so he was like, you should let me take you out. And I was at work, and I was like, to my co-teacher, best friend.
We already had 11 minutes.
We're going to chop it. It's going to be 2 parts. I told my co-teacher, I'm not going to go out with this little boy. And I was having a bad day. She was like, yeah, you should go. And I was like, nah. Like, he's like a kid. Like, I'm not going to go out with him. And so Jess was like, no, maybe you should just have some fun, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, girl, but he is a kid, and I just don't see it. And then my day was, like, horrible. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go out for drinks. And so I took the kids to dance that night, and we met at Bailey's. In Antioch.
Which is no longer there.
It's about to be Gordon's.
It's about to be Gordon's Antioch.
But yeah, we met there, and he was already there when I got there. He was sitting. Yeah, so.
And then?
I don't know.
No, so like, we're sitting there, and we start talking, and I was like, do you drink? Like, and she's like, yeah, I drink. I'm like, but do you drink though?
I drink.
And she was like, I drink. And I'm like, all right, cool. Mind you, this is like a weeknight. So you gotta understand.
It was a weeknight.
Like, at the time, my job didn't require me to be at work till like 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
And I was a teacher. And I had to be at school by 7.
Then too, I have no responsibilities other than myself. So I was, any night can be a turn up night for me at that stage in my life. So I was just like, hey, like, this is what I do. Like, I go hard. Like, when I turn up, I turns up. And so it was just cool though. Like, it was refreshing, you know what I'm saying, to finally like have the opportunity to really talk to her. Just about like whatever, because before it was always like, hey, give you a hug, like
we never had any reason to actually have a real conversation.
Right.
Like all these years we knew each other at church. Because
and she said I used to get the best hugs too.
He did, but he was a kid to me. And so I never really, outside of, us having to deal ministry wise as far as the children were concerned, we didn't really talk. Right. And so it was the first time I was like, and I'm gonna tell you, even going, I was like, I'm about to go just to get a free drink. Like, it ain't gonna be nothing. I don't know what he really thinks this is about to be, but whatever. He can buy me a drink. And I had no intention on even really seeing him outside of him being Brandon, the kid from church. I was like, my intention was to just go get some free drinks that night because I had a bad day. And he was offering, and I was like, he's cool. I could talk to him.
And then something happened.
He brought yucks in that I had never had.
It's not a yuck. We did just to spice it up. I ordered us Irish car bombs, which is a great icebreaker.
That I never had at that point because I didn't drink beer, and it wasn't a drink that I never had.
And so I think that was what started the bathroom runs.
And that's part 1. So, in part 2, we'll continue this story.
Yeah. All right. Catch you next time.